All right, well, thanks for tuning in again. I'm super excited to open up this portable tattoo printer by Wormhole Tattoo Supply. Let's see. It's supposed to be better than my other one by Toec, T-O-E-C. So yeah, let's crack it open and check it out. I saw it on a review through Adam Darklord. I'll link him in there. Go check him out. He'll probably have something I missed. But yeah, the software on it's supposed to be pretty good, and so I'm gonna see if it's worth under $200, just barely. It was like $189, something like that. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's crack her open and see what we're working with here. Looks like they do have an app for that. Go figure, right? Got a QR code and then tattoo app. I do have this on my iPad, so after I crack this open, we'll run it through its paces and see how good it does against my other one. Like, just outlines or etc. Really interested to see what the software is like compared to my other one. So yeah. The audio broadcast I heard is super not annoying. Bluetooth, 2500 milliamp battery. That's kind of cool, I guess, if you're taking it on the go. And then exclusive app. And for some reason, there's a sticker over it. Anyway. Oof. All right, instruction guide. Garbage. Just kidding. We'll go over that later. Standard plug adapter. Let's see. 5 volt. All right, cool. USB-C, typical. Then, oh, she kind of heavy. She a heavy girl. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Power button, charging port on the back. It's kind of cool. It's kind of, well, maybe not. Let's see. All right, so yeah, this would be the correct way. Okay, so you could have it plugged in the back for like constant power. I'm assuming. Gonna check the, of course, the instructions first before I fuck it up. Oh, you got the little roller in there and everything. I do like how this is accessible versus the other one I have is not accessible, and I'll throw some shots in there for that one. So, yeah, we'll check it out, and I'll be right back.
The whole tattoo is ready.
Yeah, we're gonna address that first because that shit's loud. All right. So first thing you're gonna do for that is we're gonna go ahead and turn this back off. And then we will open the app.
The whole tattoo is ready.
Okay, so the printer has to be on for you to make any changes on this this noise setting. So instead of having to open it and potentially, void your warranty or cut new wires or whatever, looks like they have a setting in place. I'm going to show you on the iPad. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is go to mine. Apparently that's mine. Go to volume, and then I set mine down. You can pick high, medium, low, and close. I hit close. If you go back there, it does show you that volume settings volume setting tips. After setting, you need to print before the volume take effect. So don't worry about ruining a whole sheet of printer paper or thermal paper. Just take the yellow trash piece, slide her in there, and it grips it. And then we're gonna go back to the material tab and then pick any design. We're gonna pick character, shrink it down, and then just hit print and print. Give her a second. She needs a minute. All right, so with that loudness out of the way, we can look at the printer a little bit more closely. So decent quality, I would say. Got a little reset button in case you mess it up for whatever reason. USB-C charging port, which I don't know how long the battery lasts yet. I haven't really needed to test that out, but I guess it'd be kind of cool if you were traveling for places that let you do mobile tattooing, conventions, stuff like that. But I mean, I would still have a power cord. But being USB-C is pretty nice, so you don't have to worry about, you know, all that crap. Not 100% sure why it lets you open it. That is kind of nice though, nice feature. The other one I have does not let you open it, so I guess in case your paper gets jammed in there, that's probably the key benefit for that. Other than that, I really wouldn't mess around with that roller in there too much. If you do notice your paper starts printing like solid black for some reason, those $200, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know, the black ones on Amazon, the cheap ones, you gotta separate the paper all weird. Those ones, sometimes you have to clean this roller bar off because the carbon kind of builds up on there and it can ruin your stencil. So I don't know if that's going to be a problem with this Wormhole printer, but I guess we'll see. We're going to test it out, run it through its paces and kind of see. Mostly we're going to delve into the app. There's really not a whole lot to the printer. We're going to get into the app. I'll probably screen record most of that. And we'll print out a stencil. We'll look at the different settings in there and so forth. So I guess next we will get into that. Okay, so first of all, I gotta say this printer app is almost worth the money on its own. I wish my Wi-Fi printer that I currently have that was $400 had software like that in it. This one lets you do quite a few things, which is pretty sweet, really. Almost too many things. It'd be nice if they took some of the stuff out, which you're gonna see they have way too many functions that I don't feel like are going to be completely useful. They might actually kind of get in the way, but if you slim it down, use it mostly for just printing the outline and don't mess around with trying to tone down your image or adjust contrast too much, you're probably going to be fine. I use Procreate for that. I highly recommend it. I think it was $60. That was a couple years ago when I bought it, and it was a one-time purchase. It was sweet. It wasn't this monthly subscription crap, which everybody's going to. So you can make your stencils that way. I'll do a little video in here on how to do that. I would do that to simplify your picture or your drawing, whatever, and then move it over to this app, which is super simple. You just save it as a photo, and then within the app, you can load your own right up to it. It's preloaded with some decent designs. This is your main page, driver installation tutorial. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so maybe if you're hooking it up to a Mac, apparently, right? These are some of the designs that I used previously, hence the history tab. You've got hot, I guess whatever they think is the hottest right now. Selected, not sure what that means. I did print this one out. The Don't Hurt Me one. Looks like that girl from My Hero Academia. I'm pretty sure it is. I forgot her name. That stencil actually printed out pretty nice. I'll reprint another one of something in here. We'll check it out. But some decent ones, I guess, if you were trying to like mess around. They got some cocks in here. I mean, some roosters. This one's kind of cool. You can resize within the app, which is pretty nice. This looks kind of blurry, right? That's what I mean about quality control within your own app, like hence Procreate. One nice thing is there is measurements up, down, the left, and top. You can hit the ruler on the top right hand corner next to the printer icon, and then it goes into inches, which is pretty valuable because when I loaded a photo from Procreate in here that I have pre-measured out within my own measuring system in Procreate, should have been 2 inches. When I put it in here, it was about 1.5 inches. It's like not a big deal, but just pay close attention to that or you will end up wasting paper because this printer, I think the sensor's by the center, if I remember right. So you kind of have to run a whole sheet through it. You can't just run a small piece like I could on my other printer. So yeah, you can resize the image, which is pretty sick, honestly. You can hit the beauty button and then filters. There's tons of different filters, which this is where you're gonna have to mess around. The sketch icon, I hate that one. I don't know what that's all about. It's not good. The one I liked the most was, I think, Gamma Grayscale. So you'll tap that one, you'll exit out, then parameters. Then you can adjust grayscale up or down. It's got a small delay to it. You can sharpen the image depending on your style, I guess, on what you like in your stencil. I would up the saturation if you can get the detail right though. So if we sharpen more, that's almost usable. For me, that's still a little busy though, to be honest. That's a little better. But so with something like this, I'd rather trace this out myself in Procreate and load it. This is too busy for me as far as I go. Sure means okay, apparently. So we hit sure, right? And then you can apply it to someone's body. So you pinch with 2 fingers, zoom, and then you have to use 2 fingers to, there we go. Use 2 fingers to move the body around. And then up top, under this blue grid, you tap your design and you can drag it around to wherever you want on dude. If we want to give him a sweet, that's his chest. This is his face. I mean, we could give him a sweet rooster tap on his face. Super sick, right? Oh no, he needs a sweet neck tat. There we go. Iconic. This takes a little getting used to, like the 2 fingers. So 1 finger to rotate it back and forth, 2 to move the guy all the way around, and then to pinch and zoom also. But yeah, so we got a sweet neck tat there, pretty sweet. And then we hit 3D scene. This is just a bigger version of dude, your model, I should say. So it's kind of cool. You could get a little idea of where it's at. It does have that cutoff, if you can see. So it's not going to piece down like a whole shoulder piece. Or if you were trying to, whoa, sir, whoa. If you were trying to put something on like a shoulder cap, I'll actually try to do that real quick. Let's try to move this cock down here a little bit. Where's the shoulder? Is it this one? Yep. So if we're trying to go like right here, not bad, right? But if we try to raise up, trying to get up higher, then it starts to cut off. And you can see where it kind of loses its usability at that point. Don't be getting fresh again, sir. Yeah, see, it kind of cuts it off. But still kind of cool as long as you're aware of that parameter. You can mess with the skin tones if you want. Kind of get an idea of what it might look like. I would recommend either taking a picture or I would recommend having your client take a picture of the area. Again, you can use Procreate to overlay your outline on the body. So the app is still cool. My things that I most appreciate about it would be the resizing of the image, and then this option I haven't checked out yet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and split this flower into 4 pieces. Show you how I did that again. Let's go back. So once you have your design here on the edit page, you're going to go ahead and hit cut equality or cut. Once you have your flower here on the edit page, then you're going to hit cut equally and +2 for the row and +2 for the column. So now we have it split into 4. And yellow side up. Okay, and we're going to hit print and see how this process works. Yeah, so I mean, there you go. It looks like it would split that into 4. So let's go ahead and waste 4 pieces of paper and see what happens here. Let's go moderate and see what happens with moderate, because I did have it on light before, I believe. Print next page, total of 4. Prepare to print. Sure. Okay. And we've got our next piece, so let's load it first before we hit sure, I guess, right? And then we hit, looks like it's auto feed, so that's kind of cool. So let's have our next one ready. Oh, well, I don't know what that is, but okay. So let's load our next one. Oh, what's happening? Yeah, cool. Cool paper jam to catch on video, guys. So let's see, how do we fix the good old paper jam? You just rip it out, that's cool. Yeah. Didn't think that would be awesome. So I'm not gonna go ahead and waste another piece of paper when it already did this. So now we're 3 out of 4 in, and it won't reconnect with this. Let's see. Yeah, so it wants to start me over here, and I don't feel like really fucking doing that, to be honest. I'm already kind of pissed that I just wasted fucking 3 sheets, and this is what I get out of it, so yeah. Let me know if you want me to try to reprint 4 more pieces. I will. I'll do a short video on that, but as of right now, I'm just not really stoked with this freaking printer. So yeah. All right, so I wanted to show you what it ended up with when I tried to print 4 pieces, or take one image and split it into 4 separate pieces with this printer. So I didn't notice this until just now, but as you can see, for some reason it did that. That wasn't anything that I did within the settings. So I was beating around the bush, like, should I just try 4 more sheets? Maybe I fucked it up. I probably fucked it up. But we ended up with this offset, which I don't understand. And then this chewed up piece that was put in perfectly straight, just like those two. And so super disappointed I didn't even get to finish it. And then we have this print here, so it offset itself somehow. And I'm not gonna sit here and keep wasting freaking paper. Definitely am not gonna recommend this. So